We get a non-ominous title this time. Says friend. That could be a little emotional though, we'll see.
For one.
Midoriya with those scary eyes, you know.
Might be inside.
Oh. They've got everybody, like everybody that we know of, except I guess Wash, who's like still around in the top 10 is there. Because Mount Lady and the tree guy, they're like a team. Yeah, but they didn't necessarily send themselves to this drop-off, right?
You know what the world calls those who face setbacks. Villains. People are quick to praise.
Do you know what the world calls people who face setbacks? Villains. Now, All for One is a loathsome individual. However, as far as the philosophy of the world goes and how people are treated, he is not wrong here. The show has gone out of its way to show us multiple times how people who would not be villains in our world have become villains in this world because of the way they're treated. Gentle is a really good example. Gentle wanted to help people. He was just kind of a screw up. And the way society treated that pushed him into villainy. And it's the same for a lot of the League members. Now, some of them are simply psychopaths, but, you know, All for One is evil, but he does have insights. That's the insidious thing about him. Like, a lot of what he does, he puts up a good smokescreen for his evilness, some good excuses.
Which means now.
That's scary. Oh. All for One is so good. I love the way this is like a defining character trait of his villainy, right? The mockingness. Back in his fight with All Might, you know, he was, you know, faking that smile that Nana had, that kind of ideology that she passed forward to All Might. And now he's saying, now it's your turn to Izuku, just like All Might did after that same fight. He is a smart guy. You have to admire him as a villain.
One for all in Midoriya with more heroes, not just this hand-picked group.
Oh, so they've
for a more comprehensive search.
They've now told all of these heroes too. As the secret gets wider and wider, I don't know, maybe hiding it wasn't good for society. Maybe All Might should have told, or some of the users before All Might should have told people. I know they were worried about it making them a target or like being chaotic, but I think it would have been good for people to know maybe like, oh, like this can happen.
And still they doubt my intentions. They yell at me.
Oh,
send
man.
me away. Cheers.
These heroes we've known since season 1 are all quitting.
Guess I thought I... The one who rounded up any...
Now, are any of the students going to quit? There are 2 hero classes at UA, just UA alone, and seeing your profession falling in, your, you know, future profession falling into shambles, I wonder the psychology of that. It would be realistic if the show had some of the students quit. Hopefully not any of the 1A students quit, but, you know.
Hero secretly...
Hated him. Instantly.
Scary. Yes.
Over already?
Heroes can be scary too.
Really?
Which means now.
Midoriya's really
it's your
changing.
turn.
Not in a good way either.
Got this.
You're trying to protect
He
me,
powered up quick.
to keep me from getting caught up in...
Don't work too hard. It's okay to take a break.
Don't
when
make
you're
the same
tired.
mistakes that he did. Yeah.
Young Mallory.
It's a little heartbreaking. Stain. Oh. Will Stain be the one who actually kills All Might finally?
Appears out of nowhere without anything like a hero.
Yeah, he's looking scary.
Blood. It's scary.
Don't have any more time to prepare.
They're really leaning on this imagery for him.
You know you're...
They're putting an added
I love how they have like a little council chamber inside his brain.
Needs more than anything else right now.
A friend. Episode title. Yeah, he's not being a hero that people can look to.
There's no time. Start by smashing these ignorant fools.
Yeah, his power will have something to do with mind control. And this is where we go back to the way society views such powers, right? That was Shinso's problem. You know, he has the brainwashing power, and it makes people view him kind of unfavorably just because it's viewed as a villainous power. And probably guys like this are maybe the reason why.
His quirk, Despot, can be nullified.
Despot, that's a great quirk name. And I feel like every shonen anime has this villain at some point, like a puppet master who uses innocent people to attack you. Like, there's got to be dozens of popular series where this villain shows up. It's just, I don't know why it's a thing, but it's done all right here, so I guess I'm okay with it. Right on time.
There is one thing.
Enter the classmates who have been looking for him. That would be hilarious and really good. Look how scary he looks on the splash screen.
Sure, but this is...
Yeah. This is where the series does really well. Like, Tokoyami is a side character, but he's kind of an upper tier of side character, right? Because he has all these connections, and he was with Hawks. So... It's a really good example of a series letting the story dictate how important a character is rather than making a character important because you want them to be. Does that make sense? I like that about this show.
Let's get some answers.
Talk to the teachers? The principal.
A group discussion would be worthwhile when you're in education.
I've always been a little suspicious of the principal, and also remember, I know I mentioned this a few episodes ago, we still never knew, we were never told or figured out who the mole was, who was giving the League info.
Been ignoring me. He never considers his own well-being. He just says
That's
he's
true.
fine. That type of thinking is...
These kids are fast and smart.
I need to borrow this. Sorry, sir.
Class 1A sticks together.
Yeah.
We'll track his location, and we'll stay. And knowing that someone we care about is walking a
Oh, this is
path,
this is really
we
good.
can't
Look at
to
that
the
shot.
future with a smile.
The streets are too
Bravo,
dangerous.
class rep.
Crime. It's no place
To welcome you to UA, your hero academy.
The principal's actually a really good guy.
Academy.
I want to know how he got the scar on
About
his
the
face.
evacuees you've taken.
Oh, and they're all there. Yeah. That's really touching.
Because we're worried about you.
Oh.
That's nice, but I've no need for concern.
Yeah, they're not gonna buy that.
Oh yeah, great speech! Just what we wanted from the famous one-for-all successor!
My way.
You're gonna have to make us, you busted-ass all-might wannabe!
Let's do this, class.
They have a capture plan. Oh, the end of the episode? Are you kidding me? This show's real good at hitting you with the big cliffhanger. Wow. I am interested to see how they do this. They have a lot of different powers and a lot of powers that are especially good for capturing. So I just think it's funny that they're going to be the ones that capture him instead of the villains. That's actually kind of a hilarious turnabout.